Yes, 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 yes. Good evening, world. Good evening. How are you? How are you? I'm your host, Cal Williams. And of course, I'm joined by my big bro co-host, DJ Favor.
What's happening?
What it do? What it do? You now into another episode of the Man Cave. Another night, another great episode. You know how we do every day. Bring you a man's point of view from all walks of life, every area of life. So, DJ Favor, what it do, brother? How was your week so far?
Shoot, so far it's been good, man. Hey, let me say this.
Okay.
It's been good because I've been out.
There you go. Okay.
I work.
Okay. Okay.
I've been out of work because the students ain't wearing their masks. And there's been a conglomerate. Oh, that's the word I'm gonna use. Conglomerate
There you go.
of students that's been catching COVID, man. So
Damn.
y'all need to wear y'all masks. They literally shut the school down because, and I thought it was citywide,
Right.
but then I come to find out it's only the high school. So y'all make sure y'all wear y'all masks, man. We don't need no outbreaks, man.
Damn sure
It's
don't.
been, and that's what happened.
Yeah,
They went back to school, and we required them
Okay.
to have a mask on to come into school.
Okay.
The deal is, some teachers, I
Right.
ain't gonna say all, but some teachers
Can't say all.
don't
Don't
they
enforce
don't require them and they enforce it. So there are those that they walk in the halls all day long without masks on. There are a few, actually it's a nice little number of parents that send their kids to school that have their mask on already. You know, they come from home with masks.
Yeah, they
But then we're required to pass out masks as they come through the door.
Yeah.
The issue is we running out of masks
Right.
because we're giving out masks every single day because throughout the day
People
they
are
tossing
moving
the
them,
masks away.
tossing them around,
So you getting 2-3
dropping
masks a
them,
day.
moving them, all
Yeah.
types of things. Yeah.
So yeah, y'all parents, man, we don't need no more outbreaks, man. We had an outbreak at the school. This is the second one we had.
Damn.
Yeah, this is the second one we had. The first one we had, my boss actually found out he had it.
It's
That joker came in. We coming in to work because we just, we do the temp and all that. And he did the temp. And I know we good because we wear our masks. So I was bugging like, wait a minute, what is happening?
This is what's going on now. It's the world we're living in. It's our new norm. We got to deal with it. We definitely got to take those, those precautions and stuff. So, to be able to move forward. I mean, that's just what it is. But
So y'all be careful, man.
Be careful. Be careful, man.
Wear them masks. This thing. We've done this past weekend. I want to say this is our sixth funeral we done locally at my local church since the pandemic has happened.
Right.
And this thing ain't going away no time soon because people ain't doing the precautions. They're not doing what they need to do. So I need y'all to be safe, man.
Definitely got to.
Especially if you work in a field where you're in contact with people all the time. And I'm in contact with parents, I'm in contact with kids, the teachers, I'm in contact with a lot of people. So I had to go out and get my own mask because these little masks, I had to go grab me, some real beard masks, these ones covered.
You got the type of mask that cover the face and the throat.
Yeah, and I just got this one.
All that.
I just got
All that
this one
covered
in. This is the new one that I just got.
Go, man.
So it's like, and honestly, real talk, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. But what I'm understanding, you could go to your health places and they will actually give you masks. If you go to these places, there are places like down here. I know they got places like the food stamp office, the different little offices that help as far as the government goes. They'll give you masks. You just gotta ask for them. If you don't ask for them,
you gotta be serious about this. Like, this is not
yeah,
a thing. Like, people, we
yeah,
gotta really take this serious. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
take precautions, because, like I said, this is our new norm. This is not going away. This is not
yeah.
something
And
temporary like
it's the only reason it's not going away, dog, is because people not doing what they supposed to be doing.
right.
Like the other countries, I'm gonna tell you what happened. I've done some research and I heard from other people in other countries because I spin music from people like in Africa,
International
people
DJ.
in Asia.
International DJ
Yeah, they say what they're telling me that they shut down.
Yeah, that's what you got.
Like, ain't nobody going nowhere. No. Ain't no, they shut the completely down for a good little minute until. But you know us, we ain't finna.
Too much money to be made.
People try to
There's too much money to be made. We're not shut down that long.
They not finna do that.
A lot of things. You already know. Yeah.
So I went to school. We went to school Monday, Tuesday, about 1 o'clock. The word started circling around, and they was like, "Yeah, we probably gonna have to shut down again." And I'm like, what's going on now? We didn't have another outbreak in the school. So we're the only school right now in my city that are shut down. Everybody else gone. But like I said, it's because they don't want to wear their masks.
Right.
They're not like we give them masks to come into the building. They come in the building, they ain't got a mask. They have to put one on to get inside the building. Now, what happens when they inside the building? I don't know, because I see them walking the hall all day long, and they don't have masks on their face. So, yeah, I don't know that.
Well, it is what it is, man. Like I said, we gotta take what precautions, gotta do what we gotta do. Everybody, make sure y'all stay safe out there. What's going on? This is not new norm. Take precautions, do what you got to do. So therefore, nothing is being passed to nobody else. We're not doing nothing like that. We're trying to be safe, trying to be COVID free. We're trying to, live our best lives. But at the same time, we got to take precautions on this new norm until, God willing, that we can get past this and get back to our norm.
Yeah.
So gotta do it like that. But all that leads us into our topic tonight. Now, this topic was inspired by an interview I seen with the legendary Deion Sanders. It's all I can say is when I heard it, man, this is like the definition of Cal Williams, man. Anybody that know me, man, I was like, oh yeah, we got to talk about that because this happens too much in this world. So shout out to Deion Sanders, and his whole team and everything. This topic was definitely inspired by him. And the topic for tonight is, don't let my confidence offend your insecurities. Like I said, man, I felt like that's like the definition of myself. Like, boy, if you knew my life, if you knew the life if you knew what I've been through, and you know where I'm at and where I'm going, boy, I tell you, I'm gonna say the topic again. The topic for tonight is, don't let my confidence offend your insecurities. Let that sit for a second while I light my cigar.
I like that.
Did it sit long enough? Okay. So, I mean, it's very important in life, and the reason why I feel it's very important in life, because a lot of times people get offended by someone else's confidence. People get offended by the way someone else moves. or the way someone else talk, or the way someone else think, the confidence of self. You got a lot of people that can't handle that because of their own insecurities. You know, and I feel like why what I'm doing or how I'm living or the way I'm moving, why are you offended by that? Why does it make you feel that way? Why does it have you all bunched up in a knot? Why does it have you complaining or so negative or, you know, Debbie Downer or whatever? Like, what is it about? What is it about? What is it about me? What is it about my confidence that got you like that? Too much in society, we focus on other people and focus on what other people doing and how they living their life and the things they doing and allow it to affect us, or you allow it to affect you. And I really don't understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a big issue. It's a big issue. So I really don't get that. You know, it's your life.
I don't know. Some people's confidence get killed by other people. They listen to what people say, so they. I don't know. I know I used to be like that for a minute until I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do me. You don't like it, that's on you. If you do, that's on me. And the honestly, real talk, coming back to DJing was like I don't know. I know I prayed about it and I was like, God, if it's meant, let it happen. Before Favor, I was Gator, and I was doing R&B, hip hop, and old school, new school, tech. I was doing some rock and roll. I've done a little bit of everything, and I changed my life over. And I was like, yo, I'm not gonna DJ that type of music anymore. And I say about a week before, even Tone came to me. I was like, God, if it's your will, open the door. But I want to do gospel this time. That was my prayer. And, you know, I told this story before what happened. And so it's the confidence thing. I really never had that because I had people pulling at me all different ways. Like, of course, the R&B, the hip hop genre and all that was wanting me to still do what I was doing. But even now, the doors that's opening is crazy. Like, I'm being asked to go on tour and stuff, and I'm like, yo, I'm not that type of DJ. I ain't never.
But having confidence and and giving yourself your pat on the back for your hard work and the things you've done, it's nothing wrong with that.
And I ain't the type of like honestly, for radio personalities and DJs and all this type of stuff, our confidence is our voice. It comes through our voice. So you can't really see us, especially when we're doing radio or whatever the case may be. But if you hear us a certain way, I done got phone calls and people say, yo, you good?
Right.
What's happening, Doc? Right. Or even when I was in a physical station doing secular music, and I'd be on the air doing something, and I get a phone call from like the PM, the program manager, the program director. Like, God, what's happening? What's going on with you? Whatever.
Right.
So it comes across in your voice.
Right. But see, my issue is just having confidence. Like, personally, it seems like just having confidence nowadays is viewed negative.
Yeah.
You got people that saying, oh, he or she think they all that. He or she, oh, they cocky, they arrogant. Oh, I can't stand being around them because they always boasting. They always this. I look at it as, look, be confident in who you are. Be confident in the things you're doing. Don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to this is my thing. Nobody owes you anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody owes you anything. Anybody that get out there and work hard and do their thing for the stuff that they have in life, hey, that's a reward to them. They work hard for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They work hard to get there. You don't know what trials and tribulations they've been through or what was put in their path, you know what I'm saying, for that they had to go through to get to where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying, praising yourself about your accomplishments, praising yourself about, you know, your rewards and your blessings and things that come into your life from your hard work and diligence. There should be nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
There shouldn't be no fingers or anything pointed towards what you are doing or what you've done or what you may have, because don't nobody know your story. Don't nobody know your path. They don't know what it took for you to get there. You know what I'm saying? But for too many times, too many people allow what somebody else is doing or what somebody else has got affect them. Affect the way they move and what they think, and then now it's a problem, and they got a problem with you because of how you are. I mean, what? Your problem is you have a problem because of how I am and me praising myself about the things that I got, or you know how I'm moving and the things I do. That makes no sense at all. Because what I eat don't make you shit. So
I agree.
Why is there an issue? But it's just too much. And then you got other people that will try to pacify it, you know what I'm saying, and gonna try to dumb down or dim your accomplishments to make somebody else feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because they're insecure about themselves or the things going on in their life. Let me tell you something. I'd be goddamn if I'm gonna dim my light to make somebody else feel comfortable. I will never. Let me repeat that for those who may not have heard. I will never dim my light to make somebody else feel comfortable. I'm sorry. I don't do that right there. Because best believe anything that I got, I work hard for. And if I'm gonna talk about it or I'm gonna praise myself about it, I'm gonna do it. If you uncomfortable, then you need to do some soul searching and look deep within yourself, because then that means you got some insecurities that you dealing with. They ain't got nothing to do with me and mine.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm just going off myself. When I first started this DJ thing, family wise, well, nobody kicking it with me like that. That was like, what? You finna do what?
Oh yeah.
What you mean you finna do this?
Oh, yeah.
You finna do that?
Oh yeah.
And then next thing I know, especially here lately, I got family members hitting me up like, yo, has a praise break dropped yet? Like, wait, what? What you mean has it dropped yet? Hey, send me the link. Or they'll send me a text or something like, yeah, we want to listen to the praise break. And I'm like, oh wow, okay.
Oh, yeah. Like, okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, okay then.
Let's do that.
So yeah, it kind of like a self-motivating type deal. So you push yourself to do what you love to do.
Exactly.
And sooner or later, the rest of the people gonna jump on board. Like if I was going off of, you know, people backing me and tapping me on the shoulder and all that kind of stuff, would nothing get done, Dog.
Tell me about it.
I would be honest with you.
Tell me about it.
I wouldn't be doing nothing.
Tell me about it.
But you got to jump out there. You got to do something. Like I heard somebody say a while ago, you got to jump into the deep end, because if you jump in the shallow end, ain't really nothing down. You might get hurt.
There you go. That's right. That's right.
So you gotta jump in the deep end and just
jump in.
Go for it.
You got to.
So that's been my whole motto, man. That's my life thing, man. I just jump in.
You never know.
My boy wrote a song said, "Dive in."
Listen, you never know until you jump in.
That part.
You never know until you
So
jump in.
yeah,
I'm just saying, you never know until you jump in. Like, listen, keep sitting from the sidelines and see what happens. Keep sitting from the sidelines and being bitter and miserable and pointing out somebody else and trying to figure out what they doing and being mad because they making moves and stuff like that, and see where that gets you.
that part.
I'm just saying, see where that gets you. Come to me in a few months or in a few years and tell me where that gets you. Because ain't gonna get you far.
No, it ain't.
It's definitely not gonna get you far in life. But you so much worried about somebody else, man. I just think about this. How can you move forward in life if you constantly looking at somebody else's growth and critiquing, or you know what I'm saying, having an issue with someone else's growth? How can you move forward in life? Tell me how that's possible.
I don't think
Because
it is.
you can't move forward looking back. You can't move forward looking to the side. You can't move forward looking in another direction at somebody else. So how do you expect to grow in life if you keep looking at other people's situations, critiquing it, and having issues with somebody else who actually could care less about you because they moving forward in life and growing? So what are you really getting out of that? I mean, I don't see where that's beneficial to you. So why do it?
Somebody say when you point fingers, you got 4 pointing back at you. So it's like
there you go. There you go.
That type of stuff, bro. I
don't know.
Yeah, man. Biblically, it's a verse in the Bible that say you got to take the plank out of your own eye before you trying to take it out of other people's eyes.
Ooh, say that again.
You got a plank.
Yes,
you know what a plank is? Like a wooden plank. That mug is big, bro.
That thing long.
You got a plank in your own eye, and you trying to tell people what's wrong with them.
Oh my gosh!
Ooh. Like that's biblical right there.
Deep. That's deep.
So it's like,
right.
Even when you trying to, critique and do stuff, and I do. I'm right now, like literally, I was in a room just a minute ago, a music room that I've got pulled into on Clubhouse to actually critique music. And we just had a situation just a few minutes ago before the show where there are people that are on stage that are mods, which what a mod is one of the people that actually help run the room. They make sure everything, they're moderators. Make sure everything is great. The mods in the music room are usually people from the music world. They're either well-known artists, they're
executives,
they're DJs, they're representatives from record labels, Atlanta. They got these people got pulled.
Different types of titles and connections, yes.
Yeah, and I'm in one of the rooms. I got pulled in by this dude named Symbolic on there, who does a room where his room runs anywhere from 500 to 1,000 people every time he runs.
Yeah, shout out to Symbolic. His room is definitely dope. I've been in a couple of his rooms, and they definitely
his topic rooms be on. Oh my God!
It's Symbolic. Symbolic, I definitely got your message too. I will be hollering at. I will be contacting.
Yeah. So we was just in. I brought him up because I was just in his room, and an artist sent his music in.
Right.
And they played his music, and none of the mods was feeling it like that, and a couple of them said how they really felt.
Okay.
And as an artist, you gotta have thick skin, bro. You gotta have some thick skin.
You gotta have thick skin. I mean, but you know what? That's artists. That's anybody that's an artist, or anybody that was an artist at one point in time. That's artist 101, man. Not everybody's gonna like your music, and you gotta have thick skin. You gotta know how to take criticism. And if you can't, or you got a problem with it, then you're gonna have issues in your career.
The whole career.
Because all the greats was turned down a whole bunch of times before they got that one yes.
That
what I'm saying? If you can't take that process, if you got an issue with that process, you need to go back to the drawing board.
Like pretty much anytime that happens, that's what Symbolic said. Exactly what you just said. Yo, you need to go back to the drawing board. Bring your best stuff. You never know who's in the room. We got such and such in the room. This person in the room. This person in the room. And the people that were speaking on it were actually the labels, which the artists whose music they played didn't realize that this was the labels talking. So he goes, man, y'all don't know nothing about music, man, blah, 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 blah. And Symbolic had to tell him, yo, bruh, you talking to a representative from Atlantic Records. You talking to a representative from, and he started naming different labels. These are the people that spoke on your music just now. Didn't nobody else say nothing. Like, I ain't said nothing. I ain't came off my mic. Right. Well, so that's got to do with it too. Like, you gotta be able to take these punches, bro. Because the same people. This is the funny part, though. Remember what I said earlier about pointing your finger? You got 4 fingers pointed back at you.
Right back.
These are the same cats that in other rooms harsh other music.
Yeah.
But when it come back to round,
go figure. Go figure.
And I know, and I seen that, and I inboxed Symbolic, and I inboxed a couple of other ones that's usually in there all the time, and I was like, dude, wasn't he just snapping last week about somebody's music, how bad it was? Ain't this the same dude? It's like, yeah, that's him. That's the same guy. And I was okay.
See, there you go.
All right.
See, there you go. Now, you could dish it. That's the type of people that you could talk the talk and they can dish it when it's somebody else.
Yeah.
But when they get it back, they can't take it. They can't take it, and then they lash out. You know, they lash out, and then they get defensive, and now they in their bag of feelings.
Y'all don't know music.
You know what I'm saying? Because they could criticize other people and criticize somebody else and what somebody else is trying to do, but when it comes back to them, they deep in their bag of feelings. You know what I'm saying? Look,
it is what it is. That's what. Yeah, I was just going to say that. You got to
watch the energy that you put out there, because when it comes back,
be very careful,
because it always will. It always will. And energy is transparent. You know what I'm saying? It's basically what we call karma. That's energy coming back.
Yeah, that's karma.
That's
definitely
karma. Out in the world is the energy that finds itself back to you. So watch the energy that you put out there, because you never know when you're gonna get smacked with that same.
And that's in everything.
That you put out in the universe.
You gotta be careful in everything. That's every walk of life, because you never know. Even, and we talk about relationships a lot. In relationships, dog, like, I got a friend, and I ain't talked about him in a while.
Right.
But if I say his name, you'll know who I'm talking about. That
Okay.
The Joker used to dog walk with me. He just used to dog him out.
Okay.
And he would never say, this is my woman, you know, this and that. But they was together.
Okay.
And he finally found one that he was with. He was down. He was, hey, this Joker said, I'm cutting off every other woman that I'm with. He cut him off, bro. He gave him the cold shoulder like a bug. I was like, dang. Okay. Oh, this the one. I told my brother, I was like, bro, I think he really like old girl. And I was like, yeah. And guess what? She played him, bro. She played him so cold. It was like, wow. And the Joker was sick for a good minute, because this was the one.
Really?
But he had been doing that for years, for a long, and I've never heard him come to me and say, yo.
I think I know who you're talking about.
I think she the one, bro.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I think I know you're talking
you know.
about. I'm not gonna
you know.
On air.
It's like, I think she the one, dog.
After the show, we'll confirm if my theory is right, but I believe I know you're talking
Yeah, he was like, I really think she the one. And he went so far to say, I think I'm gonna propose. And I told him, because I've talked to her and I've heard her conversation, the way she was talking. And I told him, I said, bro, I don't know. You might want to wait for a second, Doc. You might want to hold off.
I definitely know. I definitely know who you
might want to. You might want to give her a second, Doc. And he was like, nah, bro. It's over, man. He didn't clear it out his black book. You know, he was like, bro, it's over, bro. He said it's over, Doc. I'm done. I'm through. And I watched him, bro. He was faithful, Doc. He was faithful like a mug. And the next thing you know, that mug dropped on him, bro, and it killed him. It was like
over after that.
Oh, he was so in the mully grub, bro. I felt so bad for him, and I'm like, dude, you've been doing this for years, bro.
Right.
It's
like you feel bad, but at the same time, you feel like I told you,
bruh. And I told him, I said one day, bro, one day it's gonna be a woman that's gonna come up. She gonna be the one, bro.
This the thing.
She gonna be the one.
This the thing, Favor. This the thing. You never know in what shape or form karma is gonna show up.
Yeah.
You never know what shape or form. Karma could come in so many different forms. You don't know how and what form it's gonna come in, but best believe
it's coming.
It's gonna come knocking at your
it's
door.
Definitely coming.
And when it comes, it's gonna hit you 10 times fold.
I told him that. I said, dog, because I watched him like, this is a woman, blah, blah, blah. And he about 4-5 women he was sleeping with, and I'm like, bro, all these women think they with you, bro.
Let me tell you something. Y'all, listen, stop being so negative out there. Stop giving off so much negative vibes and bad vibes and being so doggone nasty and negative to people, because I'm telling you, when that karma comes, karma gonna come in high heel stilettos.
Bruh.
Karma gonna come in stilettos.
I ain't gonna lie, dog.
No.
I ain't gonna lie.
And you not gonna be able to not open the door, because it's gonna be so irresistible. And when I use the metaphor of stilettos, I'm not talking about it's gonna come in the form of a woman. I'm just saying it's gonna come dressed up, looking.
It's gonna look right.
It's gonna look right. That's the way I'm using that metaphor.
It's gonna look right now. Because this young lady, bro,
it's gonna come very appealing, and it's gonna hit you 10 times fold, and that's gonna be all that negative energy you put out to other people.
Yeah, this young lady she had it. And I thought, bro, this it, dog. Yeah. But when that joker called me, when he called me and that joker was on the phone in tears, bro.
Man.
I was like, bro, what's happening? Man, what you doing? How much time you got? How much time you got?
Trying to tell you. Don't say we didn't warn you here on the
It's hard, bro.
Don't say we didn't warn you.
And I was like, remember we had this conversation.
Yeah, remember this conversation. Don't say the man cave ain't warn you.
It's like,
Stop being so nasty.
I know, man. I know we talked about it. I was like, bro, I told you, bro. I told you a while ago. But
this is my thing. I could care less what anybody think or say about me. I really don't care. Take it as you want. Some people may say I'm cold. Some people may say, oh, you cold, you mean, you this and that. I just don't have the time or the energy to care about what other people think or say about me.
Yeah.
Because I'm secure in myself. I'm a very confident man, and I'm secure in myself, and I know I'm great, and I know the greatness that I'm doing. So if you got a problem with me because of how I'm moving or what I'm saying or the things I'm doing, that's on you. I really don't care.
Yeah.
It's not affecting me. I'm not losing sleep. I'm not even thinking twice about it. Hey, you got to live life to the fullest, and you got to be happy within yourself, and you got to aim for love, peace, and joy. Life too short to be worrying about what somebody else is thinking or how somebody else feel about you. It's called your life, not their life.
Yeah, especially
And
now,
you know what I'm
dog.
saying? When judgment day come and you being judged, it's you being judged. Ain't nobody else is present. When your day come and you leave this earth, you're not leaving with you and them and the others. It's just you. You know what I'm saying? When you going through obstacles and going through things in your life, guess what? It's just you.
It's
So
just you.
why
Yep.
are you giving so much thought or so much energy about what somebody else think or somebody else say? For what? That ain't doing nothing for you.
It ain't
Man,
helping at
I
all.
brush my shoulders off and I keep it moving.
Right.
I aim every day. Every day I aim to have another hater.
Right. It is what it is.
It is what it is, and it is what it's gonna be. And whatever it ain't, it is. It just is what it is. I'm just saying, man. Like people kill me, man, because they just. I don't know. People funny, man. But the issue is like going back to the topic. Like I said, the issue is too many people allow someone else to do it to affect them. And you're never gonna grow in life with that, you know. Here in the cave, we have fun, we joke, but we also try to give knowledge and drop jewels as well. Stop letting someone else's confidence affect you because of what you're going through, or your insecurities, or whatever's going on with you. Get yourself right. Look within yourself. Do a deep, you know what I'm saying? Do some soul searching.
Gotta do a deep dive.
Get yourself right and stop worrying about somebody else, man. It's pointless. It really is. It's pointless.
Absolutely.
It's pointless, man. I don't understand that.
You got to get yourself together because it's. I mean, honestly, for real, you don't know who's looking at you neither.
Nah,
now, and I know we ain't talking about Christian stuff right now, but
listen, bro. If it's hold on, before you say that, let me say this, man. Listen, man. If it's on your spirit to talk, brother, I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah, like, well, I was just gonna say, like, in the Christian world, in the world of, you know, believing in God and this and that, you never know who's watching you. That's why you gotta be careful. You gotta live your life the way you live your life.
Absolutely.
You gotta live it true.
That's right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of stuff has been coming out lately,
right?
Because of COVID. COVID been taking a lot of people out of here, and y'all, if you watch it, you know, you go to these funerals or, you know, whatever is going on, whatever they have it, and you hear the people talk about certain people and this and that, and you know, you be like, I was at one night, not too long ago, where they had to pull somebody down because I want to say the person was drunk, and they was letting people say a couple minutes or whatever. Okay. You know how they do. You know, you get 2 minutes. You want to say this and that and this, and they got up there and they just started spilling beans, and it was like everybody was looking around like, wait, hold on, to where they had to pretty much go up there and take the mic and have that person sit down because they was giving out air.
Right. Okay.
So you gotta, everybody's, it's people, especially in the with my background and everything that I'm doing as far as music wise, people be watching me like a hawk
Oh yeah, they
to
going
see what you gonna say,
yeah,
to see what you gonna do at work.
dude, yup,
I work with kids,
yup.
and the kids test me just to see, bruh. Kids will test me,
Just to see your
and
reaction.
if they feel like I said something wrong, they'll look at me and say, "Oh, I thought you was a church guy.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you was this." And you
They
were
want to
like,
see how
"Wait,
you react, your reaction. Yeah,
you testing me?
yeah, yeah.
This
Testing.
is what's happening."
You always being
Wow.
tested. You always
Okay.
being tested.
All
I
right.
deal with that. I deal with that in my line of work too. Like always being tested. People want to see how you're gonna react or how you're gonna handle a situation. Or if I do this, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna come out of it is, you know what I'm saying, you're always being tested. So you always gotta, you always gotta handle things a certain way, be professional, you know what I'm saying, and still make sure you handle the situation accordingly.
Yeah, because
at the same time, like you said, people gonna test you. And especially the more confident you are in yourself and what you're doing, you're gonna be tested even more.
Yeah.
Because people are like, oh, he confident, oh, he cocky, oh, he this, or he that.
Yeah.
So they're gonna want to test you to make sure to see if you know your stuff.
And I figured in my situation, like I was a new guy. So, they gonna test you anyway, because you the new guy. They want to see how far you gonna go, what they can say to you, what was gonna happen, I have one guy. And this is crazy to me. This just happened. There's one student who's every day disrespectful. He says something out the way. He had the nerve the other day because I told him to stop doing something that he was doing and it was wrong.
Okay.
He cussed at me, told me to shut up, blah, 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 this and that. Walked off. He got caught up by the admins, the administrators, and they kind of hemmed him up. Right. Well, after he got in trouble, he must have went home and let his pops know what was going on.
Okay.
The next day, I'm there doing my pat down, doing whatever, starting the school off.
Okay.
And he come through the front door, and I'm like, yo, you can't come this way.
Right.
They still letting y'all in the other doors because it's a certain time when the students come through the front door.
Right.
And they was like, oh, no, I got to come this way because my dad needs to talk to you.
Right. Okay.
And I go, what you mean your dad need? And his dad pops out of nowhere.
Right.
Little short dude, fiery looking. And I was like, oh, okay. What's up, man?
Yeah, what up?
So I'm figuring, as a parent would do, they gonna say, yo, you need to start respecting this man, do what he tells you to do. No. This dude tells me, don't you ever say nothing else to my son. If you do, you know what's gonna happen. And he said some explicit stuff and was like, bruh, I'll take you out, woo.
Right.
And I stood there and I was like, really? And unbeknownst to me, one of the administrators was standing behind me off to the side, and he heard everything that happened. And I was like, oh, boy, and he jumped at me.
Right.
So the admin, after he left or whatever, I was like, you still got to go down there and check in, bro. You can't come this way. He takes off. He come behind me. He said, man, don't worry about that. Don't even worry about that. To my mind, it clicked and it said, oh, that's why his son like that. That make a lot of sense now. Okay, I got you.
He's mirroring behavior.
So later on that day, he tested me. He comes through the hallway and he flexed at me. And the librarian, we're usually in the hallway when they, change classes and all that kind of stuff, making sure don't nothing go down. The librarian across the way from the front door, she stands outside the library and She makes sure they do what they supposed to be doing.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And she saw him, and she was like, "Really? That's what we doing?"
Mm-hmm.
Now they respect her. They boy, when she say something, they jump in line with the quickness. But me being me, they want to test me. They want to check me out, see what I'm about.
Of course.
I said all that to say, you got to stand on your 10. Because, bruh, the way his dad came at me, dog, I almost lost it.
If you better stand 10 toes down.
You got to, bruh.
And stand on your word. Your word needs to be your bond all day, every day.
Every day.
On your word 10 toes down as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, for some reason, you have a lot of people that, how can I say? For some reason, you have a lot of people that are intimidated by confident people.
Yeah.
Confident people that, you know what I'm saying, confident in what they do and move a certain way. You have a lot of people that's, and you know, they intimidated by it. They don't know how to handle it. So it's unknown. It's the unknown to them. So what they do is they lash out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They lash out. They throw this tantrum, and then they point the finger at, because you like that, you like this, you know, and it bothers them. It affects them in some type of way. But instead of them looking at themselves and looking in the mirror and doing some self-reflection, you know.
There are a couple of like, there's a couple that's just one example, but there's a couple
of course,
where I had the same situation. Parent didn't get involved, but I started doing stuff that I used to do because I worked with kids for years. Like, I worked in the children's home. I didn't work some of everything, so I know how to deal with them. It's just certain ones that have that. It's a different mentality, dog.
Yeah.
It's completely
different. Like, respect. Let me say, nowadays, but back in the day, people used to give respect.
Right.
They understood. Back in the day, people understood that you had to give respect to get it.
Get it. Yep.
Nowadays, people expect it off the rip, whether they respect you or not. Whether they come at you the right way or not, they feel you need to respect them. They automatically feel privileged, you know, and that's not the way of the world. You know what I'm saying? If you want respect, you got to give it. If you don't respect me, I'm not going to stand here and respect you and butter up to
absolutely
you,
not.
Make you feel comfortable or feel good. No, it don't work like that. Because you either you're gonna respect me, first of all. You know what I'm saying? If I never give you a reason not to, and I give you respect, you're gonna respect me.
Gotta return.
That's not where I'm from. That's not an option.
No.
That's not an option. Where I'm from, the cloth that I'm cut from, and where I'm from, and the era I grew up in, respecting me is not an option. You're gonna respect me. And if you don't respect me, then that's a whole different of a conversation that we gonna have. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna respect you. But if you think that I'm supposed to respect you or bow down to you or cater to you or dim my light to make you feel comfortable, then you need to just get out my space, because it ain't gonna happen.
And it's funny, like,
I don't care who you are. That's just that.
Still need people out of the element, though. Dog.
Yeah, that's just that. I don't care.
Like, when you see them away from that situation, they a totally different person.
Yeah, they put on. Yeah, exactly. They put on that facade. And they put on that image for other people. You know what I'm saying? Because
like, yo, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, don't mess with so and so. They put on that facade, but then when you get them by themselves, it's a whole different conversation. When you get them by yourself and you approach them, it's a whole different of a conversation. It's totally different. And it's like, nah, keep that same energy.
That
Keep
joke be
that,
funny to me.
keep that same
Be like,
energy.
really, dude? Oh,
Keep that same
so you
energy.
ain't feeling like you were feeling
Yeah.
yesterday?
So today a different representative showed up. That's what I'm telling you. You had one representative 2-3 days ago, but now a different. Now that
That's
I'm in your
different.
face,
Yeah.
now that I'm in your face, and I'm
Nah,
up
man.
close personal, a different representative showed up for the assignment. Nah, give me that same representative that was there a couple of days ago. Give me that representative, because obviously that representative didn't understand the assignment. So
And
I'm
with
here to
with
do,
them,
I'm here to do
like,
some correction.
I know with that situation, I talked to the admin that was there. He needed an audience, bro. He needed that audience, and he did it at the perfect time to
There
where
you go. The
it was
audience.
an audience around.
The audience.
And so I was like, okay, yeah. And to this day,
The audience.
still dealing
That
with
right there.
his son the same way. I ain't changed nothing because
I'm
I ain't
not-
do nothing
yeah.
wrong.
There you
Like
go.
I,
There you go.
I had an issue with him, and one of the admins that's there, he was the principal back in the day.
Okay.
He wasn't when I was there, but
Okay.
my sister and my brother came up when he was principal. Now he's like an advisor.
Okay.
And so when he's there, like we had a situation where he witnessed it afar off, and he was like, "No, man, that ain't going down like that." It pulled me into the office,
Right.
and made him apologize.
Right.
He made him say he was sorry. Say you sorry to that man. That's a grown man. This and that, and this. I'm like, man, he ain't got to do that. It's not that serious because he ain't gonna mean nothing he says.
Right.
First of all, right. And there, like I said, there are others that I've had issues with. Same situation, kind of.
Situation.
I see them differently because they come back on their own and say, "Yo, I was wrong. My bad."
That's when it's genuine. That's when it's real.
I had a bad day.
There you go.
This is what transpired before you spoke to me. And they broke it down and they said, "Yeah, that's what happened. I'm sorry."
Right.
Okay.
There you go.
I got that. You know what I'm saying? I feel that. Yeah. I look at you in a way higher light now.
Right, I respect that because you came to me one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? You came to me to address the situation or whatever, and we handled it accordingly. Like you was on some grown shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You came to me on some grown shit. So I could respect that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could respect that, but I don't need nobody twisting your hand, telling you, "Oh, you need to say that," because it ain't genuine, it ain't real. Like, miss me with the fake shit. Miss me with the fake shit. Like, I don't need nothing. I don't need nothing fake in my life. You know what I'm saying?
And again, they kids, so you know.
Yeah.
But
see, I'm talking about the grown folk. I ain't talking about
the adults. I'm
talking about the grown folk. I'm talking about the grown folk. I ain't talking about I'm talking about the grown folk.
9 times out of 10. When dealing with me and my workplace, it's the situation that's going on, and they got an issue with it. My name is thrown in the mix because I'm the one doing the administrating. That at that period of time,
right.
There's nobody else there. That's my job. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Same reason why we had a situation, and I'm be real short with this. We had a situation where, and I think I told you about this. They skip. They don't want to go to class. They skip class. Well, in this certain situation, the school got locked down because something was going on in the school, and unbeknownst to them, they were out of place.
Right. Okay.
So the school gets locked down. We all get word of it because of radio or the PA system, but they're in a place where they can't hear none of this.
Right. Okay.
So, dude comes walking through, and it's. I think we was locked down for like 6 hours, something like that. to
Okay.
where nobody moved to class.
Pretty much most
There
of the day.
was there was none of that going on. It was nothing going on happening because they were trying to find a certain, I don't know if it was a person or what it was, but when
Right.
they came back, wasn't that happening. So all of them came back. The dogs, they brought the dogs out. They was like, you know, when the dogs come
When
out, something
dogs
going
come out,
on.
you know it's real.
Yeah. So
You know.
they all come to the
Real.
front. They done put the dogs back in the little
Right.
buses, the vans, whatever.
Okay. Okay.
We're just standing there talking, and it's about 12 of them. It's about 12 of them, different agencies, you know.
Okay.
And we're just standing there talking, kicking it. They about to lift this thing, right? And out of nowhere, here come a kid walking down the hallway. And they go, wait, where you going? He said, I'm getting checked out. Well, he walks past the office where he's supposed to be getting checked out and keeps going and cuts the corner. And we all looked at each other like, wait, ain't no checkout.
Right.
We don't love that.
Right.
And they followed that joker. Came back. He was in cuffs. Being out of place, bro, is a bad thing. You gotta be in place at all times.
You hit on something key when you said you hit on something key when you said that sometimes people do it for an audience.
They do.
They do it for an audience. They put on a show. They wear that mask. They put the mask on. They put the costume on. They do it for a show. Because they want everybody to think that there's something, or they want everybody to think that there's someone that they are not.
Hey, think about it. Remember when we was in school?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the bullies?
Yeah.
Think about the bullies right now.
Oh yeah.
People listening to this later on, y'all think about it. I'm finna take y'all somewhere.
Okay.
Think about the bullies right now.
Okay, I follow. Let's go.
Every time the bullies would go after somebody, they always had 3 or 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
They was always standing there.
They always
and
had
they was ready. Yeah.
They always had a crew.
When you seen them outside of that place by themselves,
it was a different person. a different representative showed up.
Bruh. It was like, dang, this joker nice as all get out.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah. Somebody
speaking to me?
Yeah. Somebody you actually got along with. It's like, whoa. You had to do a double take, like, whoa.
Bruh. I'm just saying, bruh.
Just a couple of days ago, you was getting at me. You had a whole bunch of craziness. You wanted to take my head off. Now you saying what's up. Now you saying, hey, hello.
We speaking.
Now you want to have a conversation.
We
See, I'm the type of person. Now this is just me. Everybody different. This is just me. This is Cal. I cannot be fake. I cannot be fake. I can't be phony. If you was acting crazy towards me one day, and then you come to me another day and try to act like nothing never happened and everything is all happy-go-lucky, I'm gonna look at you like you crazy. I'm gonna look at you like you crazy. I'm gonna be like, really? And knowing how I am, I may even call you out on it. That's just me.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Tell.
Depending on my mood at that time, because I'm working on myself. I'm working on myself. I'm working on these things. I know that not everything deserves a response. Not everything deserves my energy. So, but sometimes I fall short. You know, I'm human. I'm of flesh, and I'll call you out on it. I will call. It don't matter who around. It don't matter what it. I'm gonna call you on it. Like, whoa, hold up. Oh, we talking now. Oh, hold up. Wasn't you just acting crazy? What changed? You know, I'm gonna call you on it. If you want to be grown about it, we can be grown about it, and we can have the conversation. But see, a lot of times people try to run from the conversation.
Yeah.
A lot of times people don't want to have the conversation. They want to just continue with that facade and throw it on like everything is all good. And see, I'm at a point in my life where I don't deal with the gray areas. It's either all good or it's not.
Yeah.
I don't have time to deal with the in-between gray areas because I can't be fake and phony. And when you deal with the in-between gray areas, you tend to make people think it's something that it's not. And I'm the type that, look, I either deal with you or I don't deal with you.
I'm gonna point it out.
I'm not going to do the whole smiling, giggles, and dancing like I deal with you when I really don't. If I don't deal with you, you're gonna know I don't deal with you.
Yeah, that.
It's just that simple. You're gonna know and you're gonna feel it. Because I ain't got time to have that negativity in my circle.
And
I ain't got time to have it. So it's
I think we had this conversation before.
We probably did.
How smooth my cutoff game is.
Oh, I told you. Yeah, we spoke about this on the last show. Cutoff game is real.
Man.
Cutoff game is real.
I cut people off so quick they don't even know it.
Like I said on the previous show, I cut people off so fast. There's some people I cut off that think I still deal with them. And I really don't.
And they'll go through other people and be like, yo, why are you talking to me?
Yeah, they'd be like,
answer my phone. Hey, you talked to him? Yeah, I talked to her yesterday.
They'd be like, yo,
why you ain't answering my phone call?
Right.
And they be covering. Oh, you know, he work a lot. You know, he got a job. You know, he be working a lot. You know,
yeah. They try to throw the Band-Aid over. Try to smooth it over.
Bruh.
To protect. They try to smooth it over to protect their feelings.
Bruh.
To protect somebody else's feelings at that. And it's like, look, if you grown enough to give off that energy, then be grown enough to accept the consequence.
That part.
Be grown enough to understand what comes with that.
You know, but I'm trying to turn over another leaf because, you know, I'm changing my life for God.
Okay, I done changed.
But I'll let you know.
I done changed my life too for God, so I get it.
I'll let you know because I'll just disappear all of a sudden.
Okay, there you go. Now, see, look, this is my thing. I done changed my life. You know what I'm saying? I done accepted the assignment. I am definitely God-fearing man. But at the same time, I'm not accepting the foolishness.
No.
I'm not accepting the fake love. I'm not accepting the negativity and the nonsense. So, and the reason being because I don't deserve that. And as a God-fearing man, God is not going to allow me to accept that because He wants nothing but greatness for His children. So guess what? I am His child. I'm one of many. I'm one of His children. So guess what? I don't deserve that. Therefore, I'm not going to accept it. And if you got a problem with that, that is something that you need to work on within you. Because I'm going to continue to be me. I'm not changing.
I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm not changing. Listen, I'm not changing for nobody.
I think church folk got the baddest cutoff game.
They do.
Because I'm going to tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Okay, talk to me.
When you get in church, a lot of the stuff that we used to do, we don't do no more. And so those connections got to be cut.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't be, you can't be going to the same places you used to go. You can't kick it how you used to kick it. You know, you done turned over a new leaf. And so a lot of people, when this happens, takes it in the wrong way and be like, oh, it's like that.
They take it personal. They take it personal. They take it personal, and don't take it personal, because my growth is my growth. And guess what? The harsh reality of growing and the harsh reality of doing better and being a better you and being a better version of yourself, the harsh reality of that is not everybody can follow. Not everybody is going to join you in your growth in life.
That's
and you have to come to a place of peace with that.
That's 100.
You have to understand not everybody is going to come in your journey of growth. You gotta be okay with that, because if you're not okay with that, then you start to worry about what people think. Then you start to worry about other people's feelings and what they think, and how what they think about you, and how you move in and what you're doing in life to better yourself, to better your life. And then in return, what that does is that stops your growth. That puts your growth to a halt. It stops it automatically, because now you're looking at all these other factors that has nothing to do with your growth.
That's facts.
I'm just saying. I ain't got time for that.
That's 100 right there.
I ain't got time for that. Keep talking. Keep being the way you are, because I'm gonna continue to do me. And as long as
ladies, if you're trying to call his phone and he ain't answering, what Cal is saying is he probably turned over a new leaf.
Oh, my leaf been turned 10 times.
No, I don't mean you personally. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
My leaf been turned 10 times. So, like, understand something. I'm not picking up no calls I don't want to, because the only person I gotta please is God. And
that's for real.
I ain't gotta please nobody else. So if you don't like what I'm doing, or you don't like what I'm saying, or you don't like what I'm moving, you keep it pushing. Because I could really care less. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't answer the call of negativity, negative vibes and nastiness and all that gossip and all that other stuff. I don't pick up those calls. I've accepted the assignment, and the assignment ain't got nothing to do with negativity.
That's 100.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just, hey, if you got a problem with it, oh well. I don't care.
I feel the same way. I'm with you on that. I'm with you when you're right. Somebody said it.
Because
I'm with you when you're right.
There you go. And that's the thing. People always show up. People always show up when you're doing good. And people always show up when you moving different and you growing. They always want to show up and throw their ball of negativity and their nastiness towards you to try to derail you from what you doing. But you know what I'm saying? But guess what? Won't derail this right here. Not for me and mine.
Definitely can't derail mine. And keep trying. I might say something to hurt your feelings, and then
let me tell you something.
I'm sorry. I'm a Scorpio.
You ain't got to apologize.
So
you ain't got to apologize. See the thing about it. Go ahead.
I got people that keep pushing, dog. And if you push hard enough, you're going to get an explosion that's going to be like, oh my God, what? That was,
Let me tell you something. The way I'm moving nowadays, my presence is gonna offend you. My presence, I don't even gotta open my mouth. My presence.
The presence alone.
My light that's shining so bright. My light is shining like a fluorescent beam. My light is shining so bright, my presence is gonna offend you. My presence is gonna offend your negative soul. It's gonna offend you. And guess what? I'm not dimming my light for nothing. I'm not dimming my light for nobody.
Shoot. I know I ain't.
That light gonna keep shining.
I'm definitely not dimming
that light gonna keep shining. And guess what? The light gonna get brighter in time. Because I'm walking in greatness. So the light ain't gonna do nothing but continue to get brighter and brighter and brighter. To the point where even your negativity is not going to be able to show its face, because that light going to be so bright, you're going to be invisible.
I like that. Yeah.
That light gonna be so bright,
You're gonna be so bright, you're gonna be invisible.
You're gonna be
Bruh.
invisible. That light gonna be so bright.
Ooh.
That light gonna be bright, boy. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like,
hey.
Listen, it is what it is.
Yeah,
People, if you got a light shining bright, let that light shine. Don't dim that light with it. Nobody.
Yeah, you gotta move with it, dog.
Yeah, stop trying to make other people comfortable by dimming your light because they uncomfortable and they insecure. They gotta deal with it. Stop dimming your light. Continue to be great. Continue to shine. Continue to do what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, you know, you got people, and for example, like, for just another example, say you go buy a new car, right? And you shine. This is something you work hard for, something you got, an accomplishment that you have. And then you got somebody like, oh, well, Dad, why you bought that car? Like, that's kind of expensive. You don't think that's too much? And then your response is, well, you know, I mean, like, it wasn't really that expensive, you know, like, I caught a deal on it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it had good mileage. I caught a steal on it. I couldn't turn it down. Nah. Listen. Stop trying to mismercify your accomplishments, man. I'm just saying, listen. You got that brand new car. Somebody want to throw some negativity. Oh, why you had to get that? Why is this, that? You know what you say? Because I wanted it.
That part.
Because I wanted it.
That part.
Because it's something I wanted, so I got it. It's something that I felt I deserved, so I got it. It's something I work hard for, so I got it. You ain't got to give people no underlying explanation or water down your accomplishments to make them feel comfortable. Man, listen, nobody got time for that, man.
That's
people,
for real.
People got to continue to be great. Stop worrying about other people, man. Like that, it's so irritating. It's so irritating.
That's annoying, bro.
But a lot of times they wish they could move like you. They wish they could do the things you do, live how you live. You know what I'm saying? Have the blessings that you had from your hard work and your diligence, man. Listen, stop watering down your accomplishments, man.
Man, if only they knew what it took, though. If they knew what it took, they probably back off a little bit. Because everybody can't do what you could do, man. Everybody can't do it. They probably would back off because I don't know. For me personally, the stuff that it takes is like right now. I say it. I'm by myself majority all the time. I ain't got friends to kick it with like that, dog.
I feel you.
And I can't right now because where I'm at, in my situation, in my mindset, I can't be around everybody. No, and so it's even to the point, and I'm going back to the church thing, even to the point to church and everything that I believe in. There's a lot of people that was around me that didn't believe the stuff that I believe, and instead of me removing them myself, I asked God to remove them.
And he did.
Like, if they ain't for me, get them from around me.
And you be surprised. Once you give that, once you pray that, and you talk to God about that, you be surprised the people that start dropping.
And you be like, them too? Them too? Oh, not them.
Because see, that's the thing. Once you
you sit in a place of loneliness and you like, well, dang, I wish I hadn't prayed that prayer.
Once you pray, once you say that prayer and you release that to God, be ready. Be ready. Be ready for the people that he start to remove from your circle. Because you're gonna start to see things through a different lens.
Yeah.
You're gonna start to see things through a different telescope. And your vision is gonna become so much clearer than it was before. And once that happens, you have to now be comfortable
And
enough
yourself.
to
Yeah.
accept the people that are being removed because they're being removed for a reason.
Yeah.
Not everybody in your life is meant to stay in your life.
They can't go with you, dog.
They can't go with you.
They can't. I mean, it would
When
be
that
nice.
happens, it's gonna be so more
It would,
peaceful.
bruh. I prayed that prayer,
Oh gosh.
and like one by one, they start dropping. I'm like, dang, my phone dry like a mug.
Yeah.
The people used to call me and check on me. They ain't checking on me no more.
And it's so much more peaceful.
Bruh.
It's so much more peaceful because
it is.
That cloud of negativity, that black cloud, is thick. It's thick. Once that cloud is removed from your life, ain't nothing but sunshine. Ain't nothing but sunshine. That light shines so bright. That light shines so bright, and you gotta come to a place of peace with that and embrace it. Because after you embrace it, and you live and walk in your light, walk in your path of the light, so many blessings just start to pour. It starts to draw to you like a magnet.
Yeah, like my deal was I didn't pray the other prayer, like replace them with the right people. I just asked God to remove them from around me.
Right, but see, this is the thing. Okay, I'm glad you said that. This is the thing, Favor. Once you say that prayer, once you say that prayer, and He removes them from you, you don't even have to look for the people.
They start finding
that's supposed to be a part of your greatness. They find you.
Yeah.
They start to come to you like a magnet, coming left and right, left and right, left and right. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be comfortable and okay with that, because the people that drop from your life, it's gonna surprise you, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna surprise you, and you gonna realize you've been holding on to all these people that you did not in your life for the wrong reasons, and they wasn't beneficial to you. They was holding you down. It was like a weight holding you down from your greatness, man. I'm at peace. I'm at peace because I ain't got time for it. I don't stress over it. I don't go sleep. I keep shining.
I sleep better at night.
Oh, definitely.
Your sleep comes so much quicker now that you ain't got to worry about the
not a care in the world.
You rest comfortable.
Not a care in the world.
Oh man.
Trying to tell you, man.
Yeah.
Trying to tell you, man.
Believe me,
that's what it's about, man. It's about standing firm on who you are, knowing who you are, and continuing to shine for the person you are. Stop putting on these facades for the audience or for other people, man. Because that ain't gonna get you nowhere in life. Be true to yourself. Be a person of your word and stand on that 10 toes down.
It's definitely not gonna get you nowhere.
It's not gonna get you. What's gonna do is it's gonna create that hamster wheel. And you're gonna find yourself keep going in the circle, and you're gonna wonder why you ain't growing in life, why things ain't happening for you, because you constantly allowing all this negativity in your life. Because as much as we all want our blessings, God ain't gonna give you your blessings if you ain't ready for it.
Yeah, you definitely gotta be ready for it.
If you ain't ready for it, it ain't gonna come to you. You gotta be ready for it, and you gotta remove certain people from your circle that's blocking those blessings, because you got a lot of blessing blockers. You got a lot of blessing blockers, and they will be in the way of your blessings.
That's 100. That's 100. So I always think, bruh.
I'm just telling you, man. We just dropping some jewels, some life lessons that we learned in life, because there's too many people dimming their light for other people.
Yeah.
Nah. Stop letting look. And I'm speaking for all those people out there. We're sorry that our confidence offends your insecurities. We're sorry.
Sorry,
We're
I
some
ain't mean to
confident
laugh.
people. We're some
I agree.
confident people. We're confident because that's what God instilled in us. Confidence within self, self-confidence. And if our confidence offends your insecurities, so be it.
It is
So
what
be
it is.
It is what it is.
Hey.
It is what it is.
Whew.
Oh yeah.
Man.
We done let it out tonight. And I hope everybody caught the jewels that we dropping from this. And I know there's some people watching this that's offended. I know some people watching this that's in their feelings. You know, that's in their feelings and feel like,
feeling
you
the way.
say that, or you this, or you that. Well, do some soul searching. Oh well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh well. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
It is what it is. Hey.
Yes, it is. So before we close out this show, because I like this. This was a great show right here, a great topic. Before we close it out, big bro, any closing remarks or any closing words you'd like to give to the listeners and the viewers?
Hey, just let your confidence build. There's a lot of people that are confidence builders too that you have around you. You need them people in your life. So
that's right.
Yeah, make sure to keep them folk around you. Oh, the new praise break is coming.
Yes, sir.
First Sunday in November.
Yes,
sir.
It's
my birthday month, so I'm celebrating.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna be celebrating this praise break. So yeah, y'all look out for it. I got brand new indie music, brand new mainstream music, little some of everything. You might hear some happy birthday songs on there, some of everything, because November, I'm a Scorpio, so you know what I'm saying. But yeah, y'all get ready for that, and little some other stuff that we got in the mix that's might be happening. Y'all look for that. Those looking, because those, you brought that up. There was people asking about breakdown, so it's funny you brought that up earlier.
It's all about growth.
Yeah, we got some stuff in the mix. So if you've been looking for the breakdown, you're looking for my co-host that was on there, what's going on with them, we'll let y'all know what's happening real soon. So Cal got some stuff in the work. Our new producer.
Listen, I'm all about growth. I'm all about moving forward. And I produced the breakdown, saying quite a while. For those that didn't know, saying I was a producer behind the scenes, and breakdown definitely was a great show. And we're gonna incorporate the breakdown into the man cave. We're gonna revamp. We're gonna incorporate it into the man cave. We got this platform, and we got a nice platform, great audience, great listeners. So we're gonna find a way to incorporate the breakdown into the man cave. Me and the founder, DJ Favor, we're gonna put our heads together. We're gonna incorporate that in the man cave. So look forward to that. It'll be coming soon. And I just want to say to everybody out there, stop letting people that have insecurities dim your light. Continue to let your light shine bright. Live in your truth. Walk your walk. Let your light shine bright, and don't dim your light for
nobody, bro.
Don't dim your light for nobody. Be who you are.
That's
and live your life.
Right there, Dad. Let your light so shine.
Let your light shine. You know what I'm saying? Praise your accomplishments. So those are your blessings. Be who you are. Walk your walk. Talk your talk. Don't let nobody change you, and don't let people with insecurities and insecure people. And let me say this: no matter who it is, I don't care I don't care who it is. Don't let nobody with a whole bunch of negativity and insecurities dim your light. You shine bright and you continue to be great because you deserve it. You deserve to be great. You deserve greatness. You deserve to be happy. You deserve love. You deserve all the great things in life that God has for you because it's for you. And what He has for you can't no man stop. Can't no man stop. What's yours is yours. And it's gonna be yours. You can't nobody stop that. Stop dimming your light for people that got insecurities and hate and negativity towards you. You meaning you. Always shine bright for greatness. I'm trying to tell you.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because love is love, God is love. So y'all make sure, let that light shine bright. Let it shine so bright that they gotta put shades on. If they gonna be feel away, and they're gonna get in their bag of feelings and all that because of how you shine. It is what it is. Let it be what it is. Because when you shine bright, you're a great soul. You always gonna have people that you're gonna offend and people that's gonna be uncomfortable around someone that's great and shining because they negative. Let them be uncomfortable. That's something they gotta work on for themselves. You continue to shine bright.
There you go.
That's all I got to say. I'm your host, Kyle Williams of the Man Cave. I'm here with my co-host, my big bro, TJ Favor. You can find us. You can email us at TDR Man Cave Podcast at Gmail. You can find our Facebook group page, TDR Man Cave. You can request to follow us on Instagram at TDR Man Cave _podcast. You can find me on Facebook. I'm Kyle Williams. You can find DJ Favor on Facebook. DJ Favor, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's continuing to be great. Shout out to my cigar club, gentlemen and cigars. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cigar connoisseur. You know what I'm saying? As y'all see, I'm always got a nice cigar. But like I said, continue to be great people. Continue to live your best life. Don't let nobody dim your light. Don't dim your light for nobody else. You shine bright and be great in your walk. So, I'd like to thank everybody that tuned in tonight, everybody that listened to us, our fans. You know, without y'all, couldn't be us. Shout out to Tone, you know what I'm saying, for creating this and Fresh for creating this platform, TDR. We've been riding from day one, and we're gonna ride till the wheels fall off, and then we're gonna put some bigger wheels on. That's how we do.
Yes, sir.
So everybody, y'all have a great night. Thanks for tuning in.
Wear your mask.
Yeah, dude, definitely.
Keep the mask on, man. It ain't over yet.
We're going to be out of here. Look forward to some new shows, some new guests and everything coming on. So y'all have a blessed night, man. Man Cave, Kyle Williams, DJ Favor, we out of here. One.
Peace.